I've been making these posts of Steve gets buffed, every 48 hours for this character. He's a character who's so, designed the way he is that it's only a matter of time. Like, it seems like a new thing gets discovered every like waking minute, just from what it is. And so it became a meme that went around. But now I think a tech was discovered. Well, not a thing. A tech was discovered. I think it's truly like making everyone. It's kind of forcing the question now as like, is this enough to actually warrant some change in the rule set from this character? Because it's pretty busted. It's pretty darn broken. A new variation on Steve's hit stun canceling tech MLG. Right, so this original tech was already known, where you can like cancel hit stun there. That's already pretty fucked up. But then this is like part 2 of it. Steve can cancel the hit stun of any attack. I repeat, Steve can cancel the hit stun of any attack that doesn't put him into tumble. That means any multi-hit move suddenly doesn't work if it's done properly. Inputs. Aerial block during end lag. Wow. Very difficult to pull that off. 2 inputs. And then if you get hit into the move, it doesn't send a tumble, you do use a block. GG. Very messed up. Look at that. Imagine Mario just trying to start an up air combo and then you get minecarded. Like, your reward for landing an up air is a minecart. It completely breaks the fundamentals. Up air leads to you getting dared because look, imagine your character, all that moves hit stun, he gets out of it before your move even finishes. So he's got frame advantage. Look! That's not supposed to happen. Ladders don't exist anymore. What is this on Bowser's forward air? A move that beefy. What? You're giving Steve armor. Okay, I've seen enough. I mean, dude, what? Joker forward tilt, nullified. Fox up air, double hit, now leads to your own death. Prince Demo Ices, thank you.
And Steve Emo.
Now, pause if you care. I do care. There's actually 3 different ways to set up Phantom MLG. You can place a block without landing on it, placing a Phantom block, or doing a fail block animation. Placing a block without landing on it or doing it puts you in a strong Phantom state, which allows you to cancel the next attack that lets you drift, nair, up air freely. It breaks. Doing anything else breaks it. I got curious too and made the problem worse. You can PMLG out of ledge jump. Oh no. Oh no. Part 3, it's pretty difficult, but it's a combo that you'll get eaten anyway. Even Roy? I think this might be it for the character. Like, we joked about it for a while, but this might be the straw that broke the camel's back. Time to check another thing to be aware of. Not hitting Steve out of shield at low percent or you die. What the fuck? Huh? What? What the shit? Was that Wolf Nair? I'm sorry, was that Wolf Nair? Oh, I'm sick to my stomach. Dude. Off Incineroar forward air? No, this is banned. This is banned. You can't mash or buffer it. So you actually have to time it depending on each character's moves. It's def around a 7 or an 8. It only works at low percent, so that bear clip on ledge could only work at 0 to 30. How often are you getting ledge trapped at 0 to 30% really? There's probably stuff that we don't even know about. You're only seeing the plus of this tech, not gonna lie. The reason it scares me, guys, is this. When you are behind, let's say you're at very high percent, right? When you're at very high percent, what is the one thing you want to do to bring things back? Land a sick long combo, right? Land your most reliable combo starter, and for half the cast, that's like a multi-hit move, right? Like a Nair, right? Imagine trying to bring it back a high percent, and then because you landed a Nair, it's like you get hit by a Dare. You just die. This is the worst application of it I've ever seen. He said sorry for a reason because he knows. That means you now... It's like Steve having Galint in Melee, you know? It's kind of like that. It's like Steve having a ledge dash. An invisible ledge dash. Imagine MKLeo, Byleth, or Spargo Cloud, right? Or whatever. Going for a big read here. And they land it, and then they take 49%. This is not the peak of Steve. This is the start of this, and people... Okay, you know... Have you guys been in the scene long enough to know how this goes? This goes every single time. Tech is exponential, both in real life and humanity, civilization. And it's also exponential in the microcosms of whatever you want to call it. Even in our microcosm of Smash Bros., Steve Tech is exponential. Every single Steve player is seeing these videos now, and they're looking on ways to expand upon it, and it only is a matter of time. I'm gonna give it 24 hours before someone discovers how to use this in an even worse fucked up setting, and then by that point it's just gonna be like, damn, you know what I mean? Like right now, some Steve player is working on it on something that no one knows about. He's probably gonna keep it to himself. Some Steve player out there probably has this tech, but to the next level, and it's even more broken. I'm not arguing it's good game design at all. It's terrible alongside all the other things I listed. I'm arguing it shouldn't be banned. If being badly designed was grounds for a ban, we'd have about 30 less characters in this game and a whole lot less tech. LMAO. Ms. Joy-Con said there's a difference between poor design and intentional design. Steve was not intended to be able to do cancel hit stun out of disadvantage. This technique, coupled with the character's toolkit, is grounds for a ban that he's not supposed to be able to do that. Waidu says, am I losing my mind when I read shit like this? Or are we regressing back to Melee? Wave dashing equals cheating discourse. I've seen this argument from multiple people. It's wild to me. Whether or not something is intentional should have no bearing on its legality in Smash. And, you know, that I agree. Kind of like, here's a good example, right? I don't think the devs meant for this to be canceled at all, right? So here's the situation on this. I'm a few meme tweets away from changing the Coinbox rule set. Like my integrity as a tournament organizer needs to create a tournament that gives everyone more or less a chance of doing well, going far, placing the money. I know Smash Bros is a fighting game. I know there's good characters and bad characters. I know you can from Steve to Ganondorf is a very long road. I get that. But I think Steve should be as broken as the other S tiers, not in his own tier. The tweets made it look broken because Smash Twitter. You have your own labber apologizing because he knows what's coming.